Hello and welcome back. As you take it, I buy the odd object and item for the car, and this is another car item. Now it's limited to mostly winter, but it can be used in summer. Any idea yet? Well, I was looking at getting a full cover for the car, but they are so expensive, and you can't tell quality, and the really good ones are really expensive, and I don't know how often I would really use it. So what I did was I just got this. All it came in was an Amazon brown box, and this was its packaging. This is the only label that it has saying what it is. I don't know if we can get this to focus on it. The writing is very faint, so I doubted that you can think. Product name, model, manufacturer, address. So it did come from China, but it was delivered by Amazon the next day, so it was obviously something that was shipped into Amazon UK warehouse, so it could be shipped out to people. Now, does it have any measurements or anything? No, but it has the address. Just has the company information, email address, something you don't normally get. The email address goes to DE. Isn't that Germany? Well, so there is no proper big manufacturer's item name on here, but this cost, I keep having a look, this a total of £12.99 on Amazon. Now, what I did was I read quite a number of the reviews. This one had a decent review, but what you have to look for is that this is the cheapest one of this one being sold. There is more than one company selling it on Amazon, and some of them were going in up to, I think it was £19.99 for exactly the same item. It's something you need to take notice of. How we know it's the same item? It was using exactly the same picture, showing the picture of the car with it in place, and it was the same colour car, the same style, and the same image completely. That hadn't changed it in any way, so therefore you can identify which items are exactly the same product at different prices just because they used the same photograph. So as we said, this is how it came. It is in a Ziploc bag. This is the first time I've taken it out of the bag. I doubt it if I will ever get it back in the bag once it goes on the car, because I doubt I'll be able to fold, and it is a very tight fit into the bag. That was quite tight. I doubt I will be able to ever get this item back into this container ever again. Put that there for now. So what we have, it does feel quite nice. It does have decent thickness. It's not like a plastic bag, paper thin. It is black on the inside, silver on the out. The black is what goes against your window, and the silver of course goes on the outside. It has these tabs here. These go inside the car, so you open the passenger door and the driver door, you put that in, and then you close the door. These are more thinner items attached to it. Not only that, but we have this, which goes around the wing mirrors. This is, of course, these two items are on both sides of the item to put on. Now, as this is universal, I am assuming that it will fit over the whole lot, since it did not come with any measurements, so we have to see. It does, as you take it, that's half of it. That's half of it. Yeah. We can just about get it in, and it's about my shoulder to the tip of my finger wide. So you can see from here all the way to there, it's quite wide. So the fun part of all of these things is physically getting it onto the car and getting it to get into position correctly. So once again, we'll put it in position and I'll show you how it looks when it gets on the car. So that seems to be the neatest I can fold it up. After it's been on the car and losses its creases, I don't know how it's going to fold up. But that is, hopefully we'll do some tests once it goes on the car. If it freezes any nights, what effects has this item had to keep the frost down? Maybe not completely get rid of it, because it depends on how cold it gets. I don't know the temperature this is supposed to go down to. So we'll have a look over time, but that is the item. $12.99, quite a cheap price. It does seem to have some decent quality. It does feel quite nice. We'll review it later on to how it works if we have any more frost at the time when I've had enough bother, because a lot of things do take up time to put on that you sometimes just go, I'll just leave it. You know things are like, and that's the reason why I didn't want to get a cover and spend a lot of money, because I'll probably get sick of taking the cover on and off and trying to find where I'm going to put the cover once I've took it off the car and it's wet, what I'm going to do with it. So that's the new item. So we'll see how it works, and I'll bring you back another report later when looking at its efficiency, how it stays on the car, what it's like in winds, and anything like that. So I'll see you later.